When I was a sophomore in high school, in a locker room not much different than this, in off-season one time I had a coach come up to me after practice. We were standing there visiting and he looked at me and he said, "Bilderback, you're a pretty good football player." Man, as a 15-year-old kid, my chest swelled. Yeah. He said, "You know what? You could be a great football player." Got even bigger. I was like, yeah, I'm the man. Then he looked at me and he says, "But you're not." Man, that was deflation. He said, "But if you want my help, I'll help you." And I'm like, "Well, cool, that's nice." I said, "All right, yeah." He goes, "No, what I want you to do is I want you to go home and I want you to think about it. Then come back tomorrow and let me know if you want my help." And I said, "Coach, I'll tell you right now." He goes, "No, go home and think about it, because here's the deal. If you say yes, I want your commitment. I don't want you stopping. I don't want you quitting. I want your commitment, your follow through." I said, "Okay." So that night I went home and I did like any typical high school boy would do. I didn't think about it one bit. I came back the next day and I told my coach, "Yes, I would like your help. I want to be a great football player." Well, he told me at that point, every day after practice, you're going to find a piece of paper in your locker. And on that piece of paper, there's going to be a workout for you to do after your team workout. He said, "I'm not going to stand over you. I'm not going to be pushing at you and get you going." He goes, "I'm just going to step back, but I'll be watching to see if you actually do it." So sure enough, every day there was a piece of paper in my locker. And every day was different. Some day it was, "Let's go run 3 miles." Some day it's, "Let's go run some bleachers." Some day it's like, "Let's go jump some rope. Let's run rope." I mean, every day was different. And it wasn't easy stuff. It was really pretty much, it pushed you. But I did it every day. Occasionally I'd see his car drive by in the distance to know that my coach was watching. You know, Coach Fleming never said a word about it ever since. Just pieces of paper showing up in my locker. One day, when I was a senior, we were getting ready for football practice that day. It was a typical day. All of us guys standing around before practice, just talking, kind of dreading the day. And we look over in the distance on the other side of the field, and there's Coach Fleming doing it again, working with another young guy, defensive tackle. And I recall hearing him say, "Bilderback, come here." And I remember thinking, "Coach, practice hasn't started yet. What are we doing?" But I ran across. I followed after him, and I went over that direction. I said, "Yes, sir." And he goes, "I want you to get down here and do some one-on-one blocking with Jerome." And I got to tell you, in my mind, I'm thinking, "Coach, man, why? Why right now? We're going to do this later." But I did. I got down there and I did one-on-one blocking, and Jerome was struggling. And then it happened. Coach stood up and talked to Jerome, and he said, "Son, this is the best offensive lineman you're going to face all year long. If you can beat him, you can beat anybody." At that moment, my coach validated me. That his investment in me had paid off. Man, that's what life is about, is investing in each other. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Sometimes it just doesn't seem feasible. But the investment is real. And if we continue to invest in each other, it will pay off. Much like the scripture that we follow by with this video series. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. It's a matter of stepping up and investing in each other. Here's to you, man. Iron to iron. Lineman.